Welcome to Ballroom Mastery. I'm Vaughan, the founder. It's great to have you here. Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you with your Viennese Waltz. Now, if this is a brand new dance for you, stay tuned because this will help you because you're going to want to know this in the future. And if this is a dance that you're currently learning or something you dance regularly, you're definitely going to want to stick around because these are the points that I have found everybody's missing. Even at the highest competition level, it's like, no, these things are getting forgotten. The Viennese Waltz is one of the oldest dances in the ballroom world. It's around from the 17th century. It is nothing like the traditional classic English slow waltz, okay? So we need to sort of separate the two. The only commonality is that you have 3 beats per bar. That's about it, right? Now, we're going to talk today about these 3 tips straight away. If you haven't done the dance at all before, there is another video on this channel that actually goes through basic and advanced Viennese Waltz routine, which includes footwork and timing and a couple of tips for you to work through. But I do recommend working this dance out with your coach, or let me know if you'd like a bit more tutorial on it. Here we go. The first and number 1 tip is keeping your foot flat at the right moment in time. Now let's understand the Viennese Waltz. Okay, first of all, if we take the reverse turn, I start right up here in the corner. I probably don't have enough room here today, but if I start here, if I do my reverse turn, the first step for me is going to go forward, heel, toe, toe, then I go to the side, cross in front, toe, heel. When I go backwards, I want to step toe, heel, I point where I'm going, my right foot must close flat. This is really important. The reason for this is that the Viennese Waltz has very minimal rise and fall. Rise and fall is the elevation through the feet, legs, and body. Essentially, it's how we go up and how we go down. And we use that in conjunction with the music. Now, in the traditional waltz, you know, we rise between 2 and 3, and we lower at the end of 3, okay? In the Viennese Waltz, because of the tempo, the speed of the dance, we have very, very minimal rise. We do have it, but it's very minimal. It's not the same amount of rise. You're not going like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, oh, see, I already tried to rise, that's bad. So we have to think of step 5 on the reverse turns, and I'll talk about the natural turns in 1 second. Step 5 being 1 is forward, 2 is to the side, 3 is our cross, 4 is back, 5 is our point, and 6 is where we're dragging closed. That's a flat foot. It's a unique technical way to use your feet in ballroom dancing, and the reason for it is not only the speed, it is to create no rising action through the feet. Now the body might have a little bit, but I must do that so my weight remains on the inside of the turn, okay? This is for the man and lady because they do the same steps. If I do this step correctly, my weight will remain on the inside of the turn, I can straighten up my sway, and then I can continue to step straight forward down the room, okay? So remember, flat foot. And the most common problem is people are rising due to the energy of the dance and the speed of the turn, and the person coming around in front. You see, whoever's coming in front is going on toe, then a toe heel, okay? And that often forces the person coming on the backward half to go up as well. We do not want that to happen, so both couples should have very minimal rise, and they should make sure the foot is flat to control the close, to control the speed. Now, the second thing to know is that the dance, I want you to think of it as a linear dance, okay? What does that mean? Like the foxtrot, we think of the foxtrot as a linear dance. We're moving through the time, lengthening the movement, okay? We're not rotating through the movement. Do you understand? So if we do a Viennese Waltz and you look at it, every bar, the couple has done a full turn, okay? So wherever you start, by the time you finish, every 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, I don't do 4, 5, 6 or 2, 2, 3 as the second bar. I've now done a complete turn. Because of that, it's easy to look at the dance and think, everybody's just a spinning dish, they're going like this, right? That is the illusion of ballroom dancing, which I always tell my students. Ballroom dancing is a big, giant illusion. What you think is happening isn't really happening. You know, it looks like we're standing up really tall and hardly flexing. In fact, we're flexing so much into the standing leg, it's crazy. But the point is this, when you're doing Viennese Waltz, think of it as linear. What is the difference? Well, if I start, I'm going to do my natural turn this time. Okay, if I do my natural turn, and remember about the foot flat on the natural turn as well, when I do the natural turn, I step forward to the side, my foot, I will rise like I do in the natural turn in waltz, and I'll close and lower. My left foot will go back, I'll point, and I'll drag the foot flat. Now, when I've created that turn, it's been on step 1, there's my CBM, step 2, I've divided up the turn, and step 3, I've finished the turn. Step 4, I've commenced my turn. Step 5, I'm pointing. And step 6, I've closed and finished the turn. You've noticed that I've divided up the turn all throughout this. There was another video I've done called question and answer on how to understand turn in a basic level using a pizza analogy. So look for that one, because turn is divided up. We don't simply step and then rotate. And that's what confuses people in the Viennese Waltz. They're trying to overdo the amount of turn throughout the first 3 steps. So I want you to think of it as linear. Linear meaning a line, length. Okay, so if I'm stepping forward, remembering that, again, whenever you finish a natural turn or a reverse turn, you actually finish diagonally. You do not finish down the line of dance. So because you finish diagonally, you're going to take that very first step down the line. Now when that happens, okay, you've already commenced your linear action, just straight forward. You're not actually thinking of rotating and crippling whoever you're dancing with. You're thinking of linear, okay, then you take your side step, and then you close and lower. It's done. Now if I go backwards, same idea. I want to think linear, down the line. So down the line, I point where I'm going, and then I drag the foot flat and closed. Then I commence again, down the line. You see? If I do that, and the other person does the exact same thing, just mirroring, we're going to find we're going to move together down the room properly, and we're not going to be overcompensating and twisting everywhere. It's one of the reasons people get so scared of the Viennese Waltz is because of the speed, but the continual turn. But just remember, the continual turn is always divided up, okay? We divide up our turn in a quarter and an eighth on the forward half, and you always do the full 3/8 on the backward half when you point. The last thing, the third thing I want to talk to you about for your Viennese Waltz, and this is probably the key one for just dancing in general. I'm really happy to share this. I hope you're still here. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how this is helping you. Is a principle or a terminology I like to use with people called I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go. What this means is that if I'm going on the forward half of a turn, take this very, very first step forward for 1. I'm going forward as the leader. In this case, I'll be demonstrating as the man. So I've got my invisible lady. By the way, having no partner sometimes is amazing because they do what you want. They're always there. They can be as good looking as you like, and they shut up, right? So on step 1, I take my turn. I go because I'm the one instigating because I'm going forward. So on step 1, if I take that step again, 1 there. Then on step 2, I can now go to the side. Step 3, I can cross in front. I've done all my work. Now it's time for the backward half. Now just because I'm a guy and I'm leading does not mean that I make this happen for the lady. So what happens on the backward half, this is the bad way to do it, gentlemen, is I go, or whoever's going backward, if I go big step, close with the flat foot, whoever's with me is never, ever going to be able to dance with me properly or effectively. Why? Because of the I go, you go principle. You see, on the backward half, I must make sure that I allow the person in front of me to come around. Therefore, my step is minimal. It's not as long as if I was driving forward. And I want my body to swing and allow the person to come around me. Therefore, my right foot, when it drags flat, remember principle 1, will be able to easily and effortlessly stay completely on the floor. Dudes, ladies, look, you're making it too hard for yourself. For the love of God, the Viennese Waltz shouldn't be as difficult as you think it is. The reason it is you're putting energy in the wrong place, your foot technique is probably terrible, and you're going the wrong direction, okay? That's generally the problems, not necessarily just the speed. But listen, if we get the backward half mastered, the you go part, letting the other person go around you, you just chill, let it happen. But then I go, then you go, then I go, then you go, then I go. Then you go. Look at this, I'm having a mad time. Viennese waltzing up in my house. You go. So I go on the forward half. You go on the backward half for me. This is the same for man or lady. It doesn't matter because we're doing the same steps. So remember the I go, you go principle for forward turns, backward turns. And you can say to yourself in the Viennese Waltz, I go, you go. I go, you go. And it will help you. So remember the 3 things. Foot flat on the reverse turn when you do the backward half. 4, 5, 6, it's flat. On the natural turn, again, on the backward half, it's toe, heel, toe. On step 5 and 6, you're flat as you close. That will control the speed and help you not overshoot the turn. This has been Vaughan. I hope you love this lesson. I've loved bringing it to you. And make sure you subscribe. Visit ballroommastery.com and .tv for further training. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, rock it out on the floor and let's master the art of ballroom dancing together.